Alrighty then. I think we're all set to go. And hold on a second. I think the music is a little loud. Let me just turn it down. There we go. Turn it down just a little bit more. There we go. It's not, well, it's still probably loud on the stream, but at least quieter for me, so I don't have to like feel like I'm yelling over it and everything like that. And we'll just leave it at that point for now. But hi, yes, we are live officially now. Hello. And yeah, we're back to more game development time. It's been a while since I've done an actual game development stream. The last one, I believe, was just lore writing for Terris Vera, which is the capital city of the human area, which is near Nuremberg. In fact, in the last session of D&D, I mentioned Nuremberg, so which is also kind of in the direction in which our players are traveling, as Kyoku's family has some history in Nuremberg. What that future is, well, tune into the D&D session over the next 4 weeks, next weekend, 2 weeks after that, and you might just find out why. But regardless, yeah, we're back here in the game dev side of things because, well, let's be honest. Today I decided to take a mental day off. I needed it so bad. I was just one. I had a massive headache this morning, and I felt really terrible, and I was just like, I can't go to work today, so I took the day off, which is probably the best thing that's had. I've been more productive today in a number of aspects because of this. I got some new shelves up. I organized my shelves, so I actually have my PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 all nice and what is that, PlayStation 3 or that's PlayStation 4? That's PlayStation 3, I think. Yeah, I don't have the PlayStation 4. I don't even have the PS5. I don't know what system I have anymore. I just have a system. That's all I have. But yes, I have them. I pretty much have my game system set up so when I do get the ability to stream console games more efficiently, which I can do the Switch right now because the Switch, I can do both the Switch and the. Yeah, I can do both the Switch and the what's it called, PlayStation 3, because they are HDMI plugins. Oh, forgive me, I don't know why I'm yawning. Not enough oxygen in my head. That's probably what it is. Not enough oxygen. So yeah, for those two consoles, they HDMI connection, so I can just plug them into the capture card that I have, and bang, it's done, and I can stream it. I still don't have a layout for it set up yet, because in order for me to actually play the game, I gotta play it through OBS, aka, so I gotta watch OBS and play the game, because I don't have a capture software, or at least I don't know of a capture software yet. So if anyone who's actually like captured video game footage for live streams and everything, please let me know what you do, because I would like to know how to be able to play the game on a bigger screen and then have live stream, so I'm not just playing it through OBS. Oh, seriously, I'm not getting enough oxygen into my brain. Anyway, we're here to do art today, pixel art specifically, because it's a pixel art game. Look at this. And to start off with, I want to finally finish this garbage thing sign here. The guild house has been without a proper sign for like the longest time. The inn, all I did was take the original like inn sign that they had for the default assets and just stretched it out. That's all I did, and that works perfectly for what it is. But as you can see, like, there's some coloration underneath it, and of course you can definitely see it over here where like, hey, look, there's some colors right there. So that is the plan today. We are going to use the program a sprite here, because, and I'm just going to come into right here because this is the original build and everything like that. Now then, I know put you over here. Actually, yeah, let's put you right here, right down the corner, because I'm not going to be using that area. I have not actively used a sprite for a long period of time, so I am fairly new to pixel art, to be perfectly honest. So, wait, how do I know what layer I have? I don't know what layer I have. Show timeline. Oh, it's keyframes. So I could technically animate something if I really wanted to. But how do I layer? Layer. Okay, there we go. So there's our layers. So yes, yeah. So we have the default layer right here, which is pretty much everything there. So we're gonna go in. We'll call this always named layers. Guild sign. There we go. So now I can work on the guild sign edits and everything like that, and anything I do on here won't actually erase everything that's underneath it. If I'm clunky with the controls, that's because I'm clunky with the controls. I have no idea what I'm doing. One thing I will have to do, though, I will have to go into this. Actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do. Well, can I do a selection box? I can, can't I? Selection box. We're gonna take this. I'm gonna copy this. Come up to here, paste it, and can I? Yeah. Can I rotate it? I can. Alright, so yeah. And then how do I deselect now? How do I deselect? I could just do that. Okay, and then how do I deselect? Okay, I just do it like that. Okay, so forgive me, I have no idea how to use a sprite. I've never actually used I haven't actually used the program. Well, correction. I have used the program for very limited times and everything, but I am. Let's just be honest. I am a novice when it comes to this. Trying to just blend in a few spots just a little bit more. I'll go to the view and do that. Grab the view. And of course, I have the sign right here to kind of look at it. Okay, let's see if that's. So we have this sign right here. Again, I'm not an expert. I mean, I've done art in the past. I've done a lot of the stuff and everything like that, but I am just not. I haven't done full art in a very, very long time. It's a very, very, very long time. There we go. I think that blends it in just fine, and then I don't know how. Oh, you know what is it? New layer is what? Shift N. Got it. We got a new layer here. We do Shift. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. I did not. You're gonna hear that a lot from me, like, oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, what? Oh. Undo. You're gonna hear that a lot from me, like, oh, I didn't know I can do that. Wow. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how everything is. But yep, here we are, game dev stream time. I don't know why I'm saying that anyway. So I want to try and make it look like the font right here, but I'm probably going to have to go for an original font design in general. Mainly because I got to look up. I'm going to do that right now. Let's go to just here. Come over to here. And we're going to type in here. Pixel font for the world. Alright. Pixel guides. I don't know. We're just gonna look up. We're just gonna look up how they do a lot of other things. So I got myself a reference image here. You know, we're actually just going to skip. Since we're just looking at the reference image, it doesn't really matter what I do. So we're going to very carefully minimize this. So I can just look over and look at the font like that. Okay, so I have the alphabet in front of me with the guild thing. So let's go ahead. We're going to start off with, it's going to be double lined. Let's start here. Does that. There we go. There's a G. Oh, there's a G. I think I made this a little too tall. So that, and then we'll go to eraser, and we'll make sure you're actually down to 1 pixel, please. Not 81 pixels, just 1. Thank you. Do that. Do that. And oh, this is too tall. Okay, so everything's wrong about this. Let's try this again. Ugh. First off, let's just write a G in my terrible handwriting. You can tell I don't use my tablet very often. Alright, so let's try it backwards. I mean, something like that, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it looks okay. I think it doesn't need to be thicker like that, though. Maybe not quite as small. Let's drop it down to here. Maybe, I don't know. We're doing it like that, and that needs to be empty there, and that needs to be empty. No, not that far, that far. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try it again. So, actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a new layer here. We do not want it to go over that. Alright, so that's our border, give or take. Alright, so that's our border. We can't go above this line and we can't go below this line. So if I say we meet that line, I think we'll be fine? Sure, we'll meet the line and call it fine. You know what, for this one, I'm gonna write in a lighter font for now. And let's just kind of block it out real fast. I know how to spell. I know how to spell. No, I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to spell. I'm a writer. I can't spell, man. Seriously, why am I yawning so much? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, yeah, it's 5 letters. 5 letters need to fit within this long panel thing. So, you know, we got G U I L D. That's the word. So if we divide it up into sections with a space in between them. You know what? We're gonna actually do this. Select. Copy, paste. Alright, so we're going to copy this one and we're going to paste that there, and then what's the shortcut of this thing? M. Okay, got it. Alright, we're actually just going to erase this whole thing. And alright, there we go. Try and make most of these things work. Alright, diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Art time in the neighborhood. Alright, and now Control V. G U I L I think we need to move the first one to over. I think that's what it is. Move that first one to over and everything should fit hunky-dory. So undo, 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 erase. Control V. Alright. So 1. How's the game coming? It's been on a big long hiatus because I was waiting for people to do a proof of concept playtest, and unfortunately, they have failed me. So I am just kind of continuing on from where okay, there we go. There's our spacing for the letters. Okay, I need to select off of that. Nope. There we go. What was the failure? The failure, as I said, was called the proof of concept, or the POC, which is basically just, okay, you group of people play test the game. Does this concept work? That was basically what I was missing. So, proof of concept, and it's basically, you know, like the room by committee. Like, does this idea work? And you use that for marketing and everything like that too. But for video games or for game development, it's a proof of concept of, is this game playable and do people want to play it? That's more what it is. And my coworkers, which are the ones that I'm asking to help out with it, they are always. But how did it fail? They haven't played it yet. They're too busy in life. Life is getting in the way, and they just haven't played it. So that's how it's failed. So I've been waiting all year for them to, you know, give me a feedback on, hey, yeah, no, this works in the game. I like this concept. But it's like, I haven't had time. I've been too tired. I forgot about it. How long is this game? It's not that long. Oh, the pre-res, it's not that long. Let me save this real fast. Yes. Probably should save it as let me just do something real fast. New folder. This is going to be sprite files. There we are. Knock over my pen out of its holder again because I lost the mouse. Save it there, and yes. Alright, so we will do this, and yep, there it is. The sprite file right there. I'll come back to that here in a second. To kind of just show you like what's actually in the game here so far. This is RPG Maker MZ is what I'm using. So, so far I've got the town of Nuremberg, and I have quite a lot of it. So we have like the church area, the Adventurers Guild, I have the blacksmith, I have the hotel and their various floors. I have things. I also have part 2 of the town and part 3 of the town. But that looks a lot better than when I started. Yes, yes, because the original one. If we go off of the original one, when I first made the game, it died. But I definitely, yeah, I put a lot of love into Nuremberg itself, so it is pretty massive. I also have, let's minimize Nuremberg. I have the Northern Forest, which is, the Northern Plains, which are a few dozen locations here, with, you know, future pathing ideas eventually. And then of course I have the Northern Forest, which is quite large. There's quite a bit. So like the Northern Forest is like your first proper dungeon and everything. But as far as what the actual game is, let me just bring this up and grab my controller. Controller. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. So so the yeah, I'll just go into dev mode, whatever. So ignore the dev room. So the proof of concept is, you know, coming into town here first, and just going through like the very beginning of the game, pretty much. So we got like a little cutscene that goes off here, everything like that. One second, I can just skip this dialogue real fast. Ah! We're skipping the dialogue. Anyway. There we go. The guild is just squares now. So, yeah. And then you would talk with, yeah. Yep. So, this is Mana. And you would talk to Mana, get a little cutscene, and then you would also have, you know, the quest board over here, which would have stuff that happens with it. And there's basically only 3 quests available in the game right now. There's the main quest, which is go hunt wolves, and then there's 2 in-town quests. One is to gather up healing berries. That's the inn. I don't want the inn. The church. Give me the church. Ah. So one is doing up healing berries, which you talk to her about, and she would give you a reward and everything like that. There's stuff going on here. And then there is and then there's a cat quest where you gotta go find Mrs. Fluffywufflekins. And that takes place really over in this direction right here. It takes place kind of right in front of here, which I have not done yet. And then the third and final quest, which is the, you know, like the actual main story quest, is to go and hunt wolves. And, and for those who don't know, there's Nova. Hello, Nova. Frantic Dragon, yeah. And yes, I still have the AI art temporaries right now, because I just haven't had a chance to hire somebody to make new artwork for them. Adventure thing, but yeah, you would come up here and you would fight the wolves, and there's a few things I got going, like the wolves actually come and attack you now. So, but yeah, it'd be like, okay, go gather healing herbs here, and then go gather healing berries here, and stuff like that. So you would go gather stuff, but yeah, there's a good amount of things going on here, and yes, that is exactly what you see. So I actually do gather a lot. Ooh, nice. But yeah, just to showcase like some of the other maps here. So this is the northern plains, and then as we cross over this threshold here, well, we're gonna cross twice over. But as you can see, we cross over. We got falling leaves now, and then we enter. Oh, right. I have currently disabled it. It is currently disabled due to the fact that I haven't done the actual like quest line. And as you can probably tell, because of my new computer, everything runs smoothly now. It's not like ungodly laggy like it was before in the past. Especially here in Nuremberg, because this used to be like really laggy on my old PC, but now it's not. Anyway. Oh, that's just the node area. No, go back. Never mind. I gotta go to the dev area real fast. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. There you go. So yeah, here's the northern forest area. So yeah. The northern forest had a lot of love put into it. And I hope it's not too busy on the eyes and everything, but I also hope I got the atmosphere of you're in a dense forest. And yeah, there's still a heck of a lot to actually go through in the level design and everything like that. So if you run straight forward, this is a straightforward run, and then eventually you would come out and the game would continue forth up here, but I have not gotten to that point yet. So I'm taking a page out of the Trails in the Sky series, where, you know, you have to kind of run through the entire area. There's no fast travel in this game. Well, I say that, and then I immediately fast travel in the game here. But that's because I'm the dev. I can do that. If I need to get to a location quickly, I need to get to a location quickly to test things out. So, when I'm in dev mode testing, I actually have my means of teleportation, which is this lovely little thing right here. Then I'll have all the other, like, once I get all the zones leveled up, they'll all be kind of lined up along the top here. In other news, we got Francis. There's Francis here. Hey, it's Francis. Look at the boy. And I also have Nova, because Nova's here too. I have none of the other characters yet. And there's grand total of 6 characters in this game. But I have these folks right now, and yeah, I need new sprite work for all of them. Welcome to the dev room here. It's all planned. I have the entirety of at least, like, you know, Act 1 planned out for how I want it to go and everything. And I already know what the final boss is. Because the way that I develop my stories is I know where it ends, and now I have to develop everything in the middle. And yes, it's a terrible thing for someone with ADHD to plan the ending of something, because the issue that you run into when you plan the ending is you already know what's going to happen, so you can get bored with it real fast. But yeah, so this is me learning how to do that stuff. Twist Skinny Multi Random. Quest not finished yet, so start quest test 1. I collect 10 wolf pelts. So if I come over to here and I run into this wolf. Oh no, it's a white wolf. I also got so you can't see the enemy's health anymore, which I like. So you kind of have to pay attention to the color of their words and everything. Oh, what is happening here? No, don't. Whatever you're doing, don't do it. Alright. Oh, she doesn't have enough SP for anything yet. Yeah, Nova is, like, really strong for what she is. And of course, I don't have any, like, the pre-baking anything. I also do have the boost system, so, temp skill. Let's see. Intercept, taunt, here we go. So you can see, you know, got the fight. So I didn't get any wolf pelts out of that. So it's one of those ones that, you know, this stuff. Actually, if I go, don't worry about this, guys. It's only where is it? Where's my wolf pelt? Oh, sorry, it's this one. So doesn't quite, but yeah, I made it so that, you know, I can come over to here and go like, haha. That's not finished. Oh wait, I need to go. You have all the pelts? Yes, quest complete. There we go. So yeah, you see, we just gather that, and then. Yeah. So like I said, there's stuff planned. I even have like the first mini boss planned. Like, actually, let's get rid of Nova real fast, because Nova's not supposed to be in this fight. And let's also get rid of Francis, because it gets weird. It gets weird if I have Francis there, but like. We have our first, like, here's the mini boss right here. So this is the actual mini boss fight. Well, it goes to show that everything is broken. Don't worry about it. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. Oh, I know what's happening. I think I know what happened. Yeah, I know exactly what happened here. Yeah, so allow me to show you exactly what happened there. If I go into here and I go down to the boss battle test things, that they don't exist. That's the problem. They just don't exist. I have tutorial class. Yeah, so I have a few other things here, but I don't actually have. I have to go rebuild that fight now. Oh no. So yeah. What happens is they don't exist. That's what happened. But you can see I have like other test characters in here and stuff like that. So there is stuff. Some of the recent things I've added a bunch of different minor enchantment buff weapons here. So like when you do the crafting system and everything like that, because I'm still trying to figure out the crafting system I want to go for it. And it's namely for the fact that I have like if you watch the D&D side of things, I have the gemstone system in my D&D game where you get magical gemstones, you insert them into weapons, armor, etc., and you get, you know, bonuses to attacks or damage outputs or resistances, you know, basically how you would make your original magic items in D&D. Well, I have it in the game here, and it's not perfect. If I really wanted to be perfect, I need to hire someone that knows JavaScript or learn how to JavaScript and code it myself. The downside is I do use, it's both an up and a downside. I do use Vizustella mods, which means that I would need to have it be able to function within Vizustella. And if you actually look at their code, it's obfuscated so that it's a pain in the butt. It's just the way that it is. Yes, this uses JavaScript. It is amazingly how low end this is. So yeah, all these plugins are in JavaScript. So like if I come over to here and oh, you can't see this. Well, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, if you were to go in and let me think. And what is obfuscated? And what was obfuscated? The Vizustella plugins. So like all these plugins right here. So like this one right here, the very top one that I'm showing you. When you look in the actual like JavaScript file, it looks like nonsense. So let me bring that up for you to show you what I mean. Give me a second. So first off, I'm going to show you an example of a code. Oh, would help if I actually opened it with. Oh, wait, do I have Note++? I don't. Give me a second. I need to get Note++. There it is. Notepad++. There we go. Download. Download Note++. Download. Excellent. Open. Executable. English. Next. Agree. Default. Go. Create a desktop shortcut for me, please. Thank you. Thankfully, thankfully, Note++ is, you know, not the most complicated thing, but I do need Note++. Because if I want to do any sort of coding, it's what's there. Alright, so hold on a second. Let's go ahead. Let me open with Trojan app. Browse. Oh, zap in the App Store. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so there we are. And now can I actually set this to open with Note++? Note++, there you are. Always open up Note++. Okay, so close that down, and then I can do that. So, all right. So, let me do this real fast. Let me show a window capture. Note++. And bang. So here we are. Here's Note++. And so this right here, I'm just going to drop it down behind my VTuber. So this right here is a code that lets me change the modifier for critical hits. So this is a custom code to allow me to change the modifier for critical hits and everything like that. And it allows me to, you know, have some silly shenanigans such as, let me hide it real fast. Go into here. And if I go to here, see this right here? This critical modifier. So Rena here will do 5 times the amount of damage on a critical hit. But if you look at Francis, he does only 2 times the amount. And then Nova does the standard 3 times the amount. And that's how you do it. But there's a reason for it. And the reason for it is that Nova has the same crit chance as a normal character. Francis has a higher crit rate than everyone else. And Rena has a 1% chance to critical hit. Because if you look at, like, the crit rate, here it is. Crit rate, 1%. New Adventurer, which is, yeah. So Paladin has a 95% chance to, has a 4% chance to critical rate, whereas Sam, it's actually supposed to be higher. So yeah, Francis, there you go. Francis has a 10% chance to crit at 2 times the damage, where, you know, the standard 4% or 1%, well, 1% is going to do more damage than the 4% is. Actually, let's do, make it straight 5%. There we go. There we go. So, yeah. So that's it. So, yeah. And this right here is example of a normal JavaScript. This is a normal thing that you would write for RPG Maker MZ. Let me show you Vizustella code now, because, you know, I can't technically open it and showcase it. So let's look at Vizustella's, you know, core mod here. So this is the core engine right here. First off, we're gonna come down and get past all the talking and everything like that. So all that green text is just notes for instructions. There's a lot of it. But you can see, like, this is all text right here. There's no actual code in here. Now if I go to the battle core, here's the battle core stuff. Again, I'm going to scroll down past all this notes and everything, and yeah, so here's the code. And mind you, this is the code. That is the entire code right here, all the way over. This is the obfuscation. This is literally the entire code for this plugin right here. Do you have any idea what that is? No. No, you don't. Yeah, it's unreadable. It's what it is. And they do that for the purposes of you know, people can't steal their work. That's just the way it is. They don't want people to steal it. They want to sell it to you. Now, is it a dick move for RPG Maker? Absolutely, it's a kind of a dick move. But I also understand from a business standpoint, yeah, they don't want people taking their code and claiming it as their own, or just modifying and saying, hey, look at the code I wrote, when half of it's theirs. Oh, there's a ton of alternatives. Like, there's a ton of... It's mostly just Vizustella that obfuscates their code. A lot of other plugins don't. So... I'm gonna hit apply. So if we look at, like, you know, the Pixiv script right here, this one right there, that one's not obfuscated. If I come down, taller sprites, not obfuscated. This one, not obfuscated. So there's a lot of plugins that are not obfuscated. I do not need to open up Google. I meant to open up this. So let me find the... So here's this one right here. So this is Gav's layering code here, and you can see it's regular code. You can actually read, understand what it is, look at what it says, everything like that. You can actually, if you want to, you can modify this without messing up anything. Can't do it with Vizustella, which makes it a problem when you try to use multiple different plugins from different creators, because now you got the obfuscated code of Vizustella, which works with itself, and third-party code that's trying to work with it. And if they're not coded to work together, the game doesn't work. So, yeah. And the downside is that, yes, there are probably other alternatives to a lot of this code, but at the same time, Vizustella has a lot of really good plugins. Like, really good plugins. Yeah, some of the functionality that Vizustella has is stuff that I want in my game. So it's the price of I paid for the plugins, and here we go. So yeah, I've paid for the plugins, and I'm able to do stuff. So let's take, for example, let's do this. Let me do this real fast. Gonna add a few dozen things in my hand here. So I'm gonna come over to here. I'm gonna go to the gemstone here. This menu right here. This is Vizustella's crafting system. So that is Vizustella's crafting system right here. I don't have everything yet, so that's Vizustella's crafting system right there. The quest system, this menu is Vizustella. I got the other crafting system right here, so if I really wanted to, make a potion, and then I can go and make another potion right here. Now, like I said, that's a lot of work that I have to do for this game. Yeah, there's no... Got an attack low potion right here, too, so... Yeah, there's a lot of... Like I said, this menu system, again, kind of laid out like that. I believe this right here is Vizustella having this weather system here. Oh. Here's a cat mission. Here's cat quest. So this has to deal with the cat. Ignore the rain. The rain doesn't happen here. I am skipping through all the dialogue here. There you go. You get to see the end. You get to see the end of the cat quest. In fast motion. Unfortunately, yeah, the game kind of breaks there. Yeah, that was just me making sure that everything actually worked in that quest. So, yeah, there's a lot. But today we're not focusing on coding or anything like that. I'm focusing on artwork. This is what we're focusing on today. But I do like to talk about it. I do like to explain it. But as you saw, the guild sign does not have anything on it. So I need to make the guild sign. I want to at least get that done today. So here we are in a sprite. We are here to make the guild sign. I have my little area here, so whoop, maybe a little too close. Zoom out just a little bit. There we go. So I have my spaces for the guild sign. Oh, it actually, oh right, it actually did not save it. Well, easy. Oh no, it's not an easy fix. Son of a gun. This is what I get. This is what I get for not understanding how a sprite works. I save this as. Alright. I should have paid attention when it said, hey, this thing will lose layers. Means I need to, you know, actually do some things here. So shift N, letters. G. Oh, nope, stop it. Radio menu, go away, please. Stop it. Alright, there we go. I'm using my Wacom tablet as well, so zoom it. No. Can I zoom in? So let's actually do. All that there. Alright. And then if I go in. Alright, so there we go. Got the letter G. And alright, so we got the letter G. That's a little high. I'm gonna lower this down a little bit. And by that, I mean I'm gonna write it again. So let's see. 1, 2. I'm putting it over here for the reason of reasons. Actually, we're gonna delete that whole thing. So we're gonna go 1, 2, over to here, over to here. And then do that. Excellent. And then we're going to take this. How's my G look? Nope. I think that needs to go just a little bit higher. So it actually needs to go like... actually cut that short a little. Nope, too thick. I think that looks pretty good. Now if I make it one thicker back here, do like that. Get rid of that. There we go. I think that looks like a pretty good G. Don't you guys think? You can see what it looks like right there on a larger screen area. All right, let's go ahead and get the highlighter because we got to go around the entire thing. There we go. And if we add a little bit of shading. Again, I'm not a pixel art expert here, so bear with me. Glad you're doing that. Let's do this. Let's get in here. Same color. How about you then? Ah! That was a sneeze. Oh, and I zoom out really far and I see just how small that is. So, I think we do Control G. There we go. Now we can go boom, boom. Up. Control T. There we go. Alright, I think that looks a little bit thicker. We can add a little bit more detail to it now. Let's see, how long have we been going? An hour already. Okay. Why are you set to that? No, go back to being 1. Thank you. And get rid of that corner and that corner. There we go. How does the letter G look, guys? Does it look good? I hope so, because I know not.
Stretch it up, stretch it up.
Alright. Holy moly. Again, I've never really done pixel art, so if it's not that great, I apologize. I don't know. I don't know pixel art very well. That is my first time actually utilizing a sprite in full. Now we've got the U. I think is pretty straightforward. Start off with this. Excellent. And now we go in with this around. There we go. Ignore the box behind it. I gotta go in and like manually reset this thing. There we go. Alright, so now let's see. We've got our inner shadow we have to work on up. Let's go. Let's click on the letter U. There we are. Actually, let's undo. Come on, shut up, sticky keys. No. Ta-da. If I go quiet for a few minutes, it's because I'm in focus mode. Shut up, phone, I'm busy. Okay, random messages from the family. God. I don't like that. I don't like this. It doesn't feel rounded enough. So let's take this, and we're going to cut it down. Oh, that looks a lot better. Gotta do that, and then unclick, click. Oh wait, hold on a second. Deselect. There we go. So voila. Although, hold on. No, I think that works. Yeah, the biggest thing is I need to make sure that all the letters start on the same thing. It could be, so yeah, the I can't be any higher than the U. G is a little bit tall because it's the first letter of the word. Alright. I do have to run to the bathroom though real fast, guys. So I will continue to like pull and knock my headphones out of my head because I'm just tangled up in wires left and right. Because that's just the way I roll sometimes. But I'm gonna be right back. I am going to go to the bathroom, and we'll pick up where we left off here in a second. So, BRB. All right, we're back, and found out that our dinner is almost ready, and I still have 3 letters to write. But I think the next letter I'm going to be somewhat lazy on. Namely, I'm just going to come up here. I'm going to marquee select. Yeah, I copy. I'm going to deselect. Shift N. Excuse me. No, not you. How do I move a layer up? Here's what we're gonna do. Then Shift N. This is the letter I. I'm gonna paste it on here. Gonna do that, and then we're gonna go back down to the layer, go in here, we're gonna zoom in, and I'm just going to quick edit. You know what, let's do a lighter band right there. There we go. Alright, so there's that. Come back up to little I, and we're going to kind of clean this up a little bit. Actually, we could do that too. Just realized. There we go. We just want that. I'll go back to you here real fast. Erase that and erase that. There we go. Oh, no, it's not even. Oh, God, that bothers me. It bothers me a lot. This is what? There we go. Oh, it looks so much nicer. Alright, anyway, back to I. I think I can delete. No, I want. Thank you. Alright, so there's the letter I. I know it doesn't look anything like this. Doesn't look anything like the rest of the word, but we'll fix it later. Now we got the letter L to make, which I don't have a letter L, so I have to make it. So. Can I? Mouse control, please. Thank you very much. Shift N. Name is L. Enter. Close it down. Alright. I'm gonna take this and then we're gonna go from here down. That's pretty much the easiest. That's the easiest one to do. Let's just do this. The 3 wide, 3 deep. Get rid of that. Unhide that. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna do that. Doot 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 doot. Alright, there we are. And do that. Nope, I want that. And I want that. There we go. And let's get the highlight on here. Oh, that's sorry, the I mean, L is the easiest thing to do. This is literally just a giant curve there. So I'll do my standard convention here. Do that high. And let's see. Do it like that. There we go. Like so. Looks a bit like that. There we go. Alright. Therefore, we got one last left to go, and that's the letter D for guild. Now, I don't think I need this bar anymore. I have my height, I have my depth, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe this section out. Just so it's done and I don't have to worry about it. Alright, there we go. So back to the letter D now. Got our white here. So this is where the bottom is. So D, we just go, what? Straight up to here. Straight out. Go down at an angle. From here. Go back and then back in. Do the same thing just on the inside. That's our letter D. The short, sweet, and simple, guys. think what G does that. Yep, there we go. The only difference is now we can do. Nope, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. So now we got the letter D. Again, go with my color convention, which is this one color all the way down, and on the bottom, this color going up along the outside. I'm going to get this slightly darker color. I'm going to highlight those ones. Actually, on the bottom here, we go a little bit darker. You know, it's on the bottoms here. Nope. Up, and then top. Down. We have these slightly darker colors. Here to help break it up a little. I don't know. Well, it's not perfect, but you know what? It's still better than what we had before. So let's file save as. We're gonna go back up out of here. Go to tile sets. And where's my PNG file? PNG. Replace it. Yes. And we've already saved it, so close out of that. We're gonna come into here. Click play, test the game. Grab my controller. We're just gonna continue where we left off here. Oh wait, we can't. Actually, ha ha ha. Never mind, we can't do that. We have to actually start a new game. Whoopsie! Alright. New game, dev mode, that's what we want. Yep, dev mode it is. Just because we try and look at stuff. And then come down here and bam. It's a little off, but you know what? It's actually at least. Shut up. We're not here for dialogue. We're here to look at the board. We're here to look at the board. So yeah, it's not perfect. I gotta go back in and continue editing it, but hey, you know what? At least we did something. We did something today. Which is more than I've done in a good long while for this game, sadly. Now granted, yes, I have been thinking a lot about it. I've thought about how to implement the final boss battle. I've thought about like where I want the story to go, how I want the characters to develop, everything like that, certain plot lines and plot points and story narrative beats and everything. So it's not like I haven't been thinking about it, I just haven't put a lot of like legwork into the actual game, unfortunately. So hopefully this will change. I'm trying to make a few changes in my life right now as a whole to give me a little bit more productivity, a little bit more like a little bit more motivation as a whole right now, because yeah, today just reminded me like, hey, I need to do a lot more, and not necessarily like more like work or anything like that. I just need to do a lot more for my own personal benefit rather than the benefit of another, aka the company that I work for full time. I need to do a lot more of the stuff here. That's why I ended up taking the day off. I needed a mental health break, because your mental health is just as important as your physical health. So please keep that in mind. If you are working on a game, you're writing a book, you're drawing art, doing whatever, if you need to take a break, take a break. Go do something else. I put up 2 shelves today in my house and did the vacuuming of the entire upstairs area in the house, because we do have, my family lives in a 2-story house. But I did all the vacuuming. I went for a 6K run with the dog. So that was fun. That was a good set of exercise that I've done. And again, I put up 2 shelves in my room. So now the the Charmers, the Yu-Gi-Oh figures of the Charmers that I have, they're now up on their own high shelves. Which is really nice. They look really good up there. I've organized my console shelf, so now that's nice and clean. The amiibos stand in front of or on top of the machines and everything. And yeah, it's been a very productive day for me, and I actually feel accomplished and productive. And yes, we have a little bit more of the game in here fixed up. Yes, it's not much. It's just a guild sign, but now you know where the guild sign is, and it's not just G. It's not just GU. It's actually guild right there, all set, ready to go. Again, I'm gonna try and get in here. I'm gonna make this eye fit into the formation, the same. I'll make the eye look more like the rest of it, but yeah. So there we are. So I would go for another 30 minutes, but dinner is ready, and I do kind of want to eat dinner. It's breakfast number 3. We're having waffles and sausage for dinner. I had, you know what? I'm gonna go make some quick chicken and make chicken and waffles. You know what? I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna go get some chicken. I'm gonna make some chicken and waffles for dinner for myself while they're making the rest of the waffles. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for coming out. No raid on the Twitch side of things. I'm ending this quickly. But yeah. Hopefully more game dev streams in the future. I'm gonna try and do a lot more, be more productive, be more proactive. Try and get some of these projects that I have working on done, especially for the Star Wars videos on YouTube. I know, it's a long time coming. I'm having some writer's block on the script writing right now, but I'm working on it. I've been thinking about it, and yeah, we'll see you guys next stream, whenever that may be. It may be Thursday. It may be the normal Thursday, Friday. It may be sooner. Who knows? Just keep an eye on Twitter, keep an eye on YouTube, keep an eye on my Discord. Join the Discord, have fun. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, subscribe. It's September. I don't know what else to plug, but just remember, be kind to one another, and I'll see you next time.